All right. Welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So, I'm about to explain to you guys something that Pam has never did before. But, she came in the house. I was watching a video. She's wearing all black. And I talk about how when she wears certain colors like all black or her navy blue uniform, that's how she just come up and stand right in front of me. I'm watching something. It's like, she just walk in front of the television with her back turned towards me. And so she did this to me today, and I said to her, "Listen, I'm watching something, right? Why are you coming and standing in front of the television? You see, I'm watching something." Of course, she was wearing all black. Of course, they're trying to get me to stay by trying to use her, right? Trying to manipulate my emotions, And I'm just like, "Hey, I'm leaving. Listen, I'm not playing that game anymore, right?" Like I said, they want you to believe, just like how they got them believing. Okay, so I had to iron my son's pants because I had ironed his clothes for the week except for his pants for tomorrow. So I was supposed to do it yesterday. I forgot about it, so I did it today. So that way he has his uniform ironed and pressed, and so that he don't have to wait for her to iron his clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I'm not sleeping over there, it's the least I can do. Just make it also easy on her, so she don't have to iron. But what she'll do is, because she don't have to iron, she said, "Okay, I don't have to iron today, so let me sleep a little extra." And that's what she does, right? Instead of her saying, "Well, let me get up. I don't have to iron the kids' clothes, so let me get up so I can get them out of the house on time. Their clothes are already ironed." It's all about her, right? Or I'm going to get this extra, 15, 20 minutes of sleep. And I keep telling her, you cannot wake the kids up minutes to 7 or after 7. Because they, and expect them to be to school on time. It's like I said, it's like, I mean, you hear I'm sounding, right? Frustrated, right? That's why I take my multivitamin and my supplement, particularly vitamin B. Because vitamin B helps with stress, okay? And as a TI, they put you on a stressful situation and you don't know. But, like I said, I had to figure shit out. I had to do a lot of reading in terms of emotional manipulation, stress, what stress does to the body, all these things that we should be knowing when we're younger, right? So that's why I teach my kids these things, okay? Because they weaponize these things against us. So I go into the kitchen. So I tell them, well, when they're all black, right? So you start to see, a lot of black. I do have a black jacket. I need to start wearing that black jacket also. That's what I need to start doing. You know what? Tomorrow I'm going to do that. Okay? I don't have black pants though, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to wear black for the week. Change it up. The bus. Is there another one coming? Yeah, I think I see another one. Right? So, she walks into, look her standing up there, all black, wearing all black. See, I want you to understand what they do. When I talk about how them stopping in front of me and stuff like that, right? It's what they do. So, I'm gonna let that bus go because I want to finish this conversation. So she comes into she's in the kitchen. I go in the kitchen, because they've been sending me subliminal messages all day about staying. And what they'll do, right? I talk about how every time I go towards her bedroom, they'll use the sirens. Except today, when I had to go I was heading towards the bathroom, and I walked towards her bedroom, and they used the call home. Right? And I was like, no. I've been through this too many times. No, y'all not manipulating me. Right? So, like I said, being able to understand that, what it is that they do in playing the good cop, bad cop type of thing to manipulate me or what have you, thinking that we trying to help you. No, you're not. I already know about cults and cult leaders and what it is that they do, right? I already know about, CIA mind control experimentation and how they criminalize, creating the criminal mindset within people, right? And how they give you a false sense of power and a false belief that you have some power, anything like that. So I don't fall for that, right? Because it's all to control your confidence. They have to be the one to control your confidence, right? So anyway, so she comes into the so I'm in the kitchen. I'm walking into the kitchen actually, and then she turns around, right? And she does this, right? So see my hand right here? Now imagine my other hand in the same position, right? So it's kind of like making like a W, you know what I'm saying? Because she's wearing all black, right? Like I said, all black, all black, all black, right? Color black today, right? And I'm just like, whatever, okay, whatever, you know. Like I said, listen, I'm not worrying about these people. My job and my purpose is to expose them, and that's what I'm doing, okay? And everything that they do, I'm going to expose. And everybody who they use, I'm going to expose, right? So, because ultimately, again, is to try to control you, to try and to manipulate you in order to try to control you, in order to silence you for the crimes that they've committed against you and others, right? And the people that follow, particularly my people, particularly black people, we're the most stupidest of them all. We are the most ignorant and stupidest of them all. Okay? And I really need to do another video on terms of what it is that they do and how it affects us as black people. Even the so-called black Negropean Christians, they're the worst. They're far off the worst, right? But they don't see it because again, they've been conditioned into to think that suffering is, is okay. It's okay to suffer, and it's okay to make their children suffer, right? Because that's what they do. Okay, all right. We're talking about religious indoctrination, religious idiocracy, religious stupidity, and religious bigotry, and they don't even understand that. They don't even understand. Yeah, I hear you, New York Predator Department.
I go where I go for the price of the good. It's always I tell you how much I get you for, you come to spend on with me. Nah.